Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, feel like you're breathing in a feeling of calm confidence. And as you exhale, give yourself permission to feel that any fears, doubts or concerns are starting to leave your body in that outward breath. Breathing in what is useful and exhaling that which is not. As you slow down your breathing and breathe in deeper, just allow yourself to relax and settle. Notice that as your physical body relaxes, your imagination awakens. And I wonder whether you could imagine a small forest nestled in 12 acres of land. A forest not big enough to get lost, but still big enough to connect with nature. I want you to imagine you are at the edge of that forest on a sunny day. Not hot, not cold, just warm. The air is fresh and clean. And maybe you can detect a cocktail of smells that come from nature, the forest, the leaves. And this is a calming smell. Maybe you could imagine sounds of that small forest. Rustling leaves in a breeze. Or perhaps even the sound of twigs or branches snapping under your feet as you imagine walking into the forest. Because the nature is inviting you to step forward, to explore, and feel an urge to go deeper into the forest. Allow the forest to represent anything that would prove to be useful. The forest could be your future. The forest could be the unknown. But notice how calm and confident you feel walking in this forest. With each step, in this narrow forest path, your body relaxes even more. The soft earth cushions your steps, grounding you, supporting you. And you can perceive the sunlight filtering through the branches, creating a kaleidoscope of patterns of light and shadow, just like the thoughts that come and go in your mind. Some of your thoughts are bright and clear, and others are just shadows passing through. And both have their place, not good and bad. But some are more useful than others in certain circumstances. And as you walk deeper into this peaceful woodland, you begin to notice how the trees stand strong and resilient. They also bend with the wind when needed. They don't resist or break, they simply adjust, adapting to the wind in the moment, secure in their roots, reaching toward the sky. And just like these trees, you too have deep inner resources. Your experiences, your wisdom are your roots, giving you strength, flexibility, and enhancing your wisdom even more. I want you to imagine a small clearing in this small forest, a space of perfect balance, neither too open or too confined. And in this clearing in the forest, notice how you feel safe, at ease, and free. Imagine there's a place to sit, and maybe it's a smooth rock or a log or a patch of moss. And as you settle, you feel a deep sense of connection with yourself, a deeper sense of relaxation flowing through you now. So take another deep breath, and with it, feel yourself sinking even more deeply into this state of comfort and awareness. Because this forest around you holds a quiet wisdom, a balance of stillness and movement, safety and adventure. And as you breathe in this peaceful atmosphere, I wonder if you can recognize that you too hold this balance within. And maybe you can think back to a time when you felt fear or doubt about making a decision. Maybe something big or something small. But imagine seeing yourself like you're someone else. You're just an observer without judgment. I want you to observe that version of you, perhaps seeing that fear, those doubts as being somewhat useful if it led to a higher level of preparation or due diligence. See yourself where that fear or doubt was never a warning to stop, but as a signal to pause, to consider and to discern. Much like a traveler checking their map before continuing their journey, fear and doubt are not the enemy. What if they are simply messengers, inviting you to think, to assess, to make sure that you are prepared? They exist not to paralyze you, but to guide you and to prepare you. And perhaps in this moment you realize that just the right amount of fear and doubt is not just natural, it's healthy. What if that's the thing that keeps you alert and aware and thoughtful? Maybe it helps to ensure you weigh up your options carefully and move forward with wisdom and not recklessness. And you can acknowledge these feelings. And then, just like a traveler who has checked their map and now confident in their path ahead, you move forward, not frozen in uncertainty, but clear and assured in your decision. I want you to welcome someone else, real or fictional, into this clearing with you. Someone that embodies confidence in making bold choices. Someone who is comfortable taking risks. A person who trusts their instincts. Who moves forward even in the face of uncertainty. And maybe this person you're teleporting into this clearing in the forest is a historical figure, an adventurer, an entrepreneur, a warrior, even a character from a story. And maybe you can notice how they hold themselves, how they think, what they do to trust their own judgment. And as you observe them in your mind, you begin to feel a sense of connection with their qualities, as if a part of you is resonating with their courage, their decisiveness, their ability to take action without excessive anxiety. Just enough to keep them alert, to keep them prepared, but not to hinder their decisions. You realize that these qualities are not foreign to you. They exist within you as well. And as you breathe deeply, feel that your breath is now synchronized with the breath of this person. Feel these qualities growing stronger and more natural, as if you were stepping into this version of yourself, a version of you that is courageous, discerning, and ready for the adventures and decisions ahead. Allow that person to stay there in the forest, perhaps being a guide, someone you can talk through an idea, a decision, and tap into their resources to help you. Perhaps you can imagine yourself. Think of a very specific decision in your future, one that in the past might have made you feel hesitant, anxious, or uncertain. But this time, something is different. As you feel calm, clear, and steady, and you can acknowledge any small fears or doubts, but you do not feed that fire. The fire will burn and then put itself out. These fears and doubts don't control you. Instead, you listen, consider, and then make a clear, confident choice, knowing that you have weighed the options wisely. As you feel that more and more certainty is settling within you, becoming a very part of who you are, a fabric of your DNA. So with each breath, this feeling of confidence deepens, solidifies, until it becomes second nature. You are gravitating towards a future of you where you trust yourself. You trust your ability to navigate risks wisely, but never being consumed by fear because you choose not to feed the fear with more fuel. I want you to get a sense that what if more of this courage and confidence and assurance is the prize for making these decisions and taking these risks? Then it stands to reason you will experience less anxiety and doubts proportionate to your confidence and certainty in moving forwards. The wiser you get, the better your decisions become. And sometimes you get more wisdom from a mistake than you do from a great decision. So even a setback can be a reason to celebrate. It's time to leave this clearing in the forest. So say goodbye to your inspiration of courage and confidence. Find yourself leaving the forest back into nature, blue skies. And very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, but right now start to calibrate. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Start to connect with the here and the now. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.